Good day, Mr. Excellent. What do you have for us today?
Thank you very much for having me, and thank you, my amiable viewers out there, for your listening ears. What I have for us today is the fatal mistake of Philosopher Callisthenes in the hands of Emperor Alexander the Great. So listen and be inspired, my good friends. Once upon a time, Emperor Alexander the Great, conqueror of the Mediterranean basin, true to India, throughout his short life, remained devoted to philosophy, and Aristotle was his teacher and mentor. Now, during his numerous campaigns, he once complained to Aristotle that he had no one to discuss philosophy with, and Aristotle advised him to take Callisthenes along with him in his next campaign. Meanwhile, Callisthenes was a former pupil and an intelligent one at that to Aristotle, and a promising philosopher at that. Now, Aristotle has schooled Callisthenes in the art of courtiering, but the young man secretly scoffed at these teachings. Callisthenes was like, if Emperor Alexander the Great is this hungry and thirsty for philosophy, he should be ready to hear the naked truth he would have to spit out to him. And during his next campaign, Callisthenes spoke his mind by telling Alexander the Great the plain truth about him. And Alexander the Great was like, who is Callisthenes to talk to me in such a manner? Even though he is a philosopher, does that mean he should downplay the privilege of him having to talk with a powerful man like me? Alexander the Great felt insulted, and he had Callisthenes put to death.
Okay, so what is the moral lesson of this story?
The moral lesson of the story is very simple. Never mistake the master's affiliation with you as an avenue for you to do or say whatever you like. Learn from Callisthenes, or you pay the fatal price. And I must let you know that people who achieve a high status in life, people such as the presidents, the governors, and even the monarchs, are like demigods. And it is only a god that can offend the demigods with impunity. And this exhortation goes out to those in the secular world as well as in the ecclesiastical world. But one will say, this anecdote that you just gave has nothing to do with ecclesiasticism. Then let me take us to the Bible days. I take us to the heydays of John the Baptist, Jesus Christ, and King Herod. Now, King Herod got married to Herodias, his brother Philip's wife. And John the Baptist, being the truth teller that he was, came to meet King Herod and told him that it is unlawful for him to have his brother's wife for a wife. And King Herod was like, who is John the Baptist to talk to me in such a manner? And he had John the Baptist in prison, and John the Baptist was waiting for Jesus Christ to come and free him from his shackles. And when Jesus Christ will not come and rescue him from his shackles, he started questioning the authority, office, and reputation of Jesus Christ. And of course, Jesus Christ did not come to rescue him from his shackles, because it wasn't Jesus Christ that told him to be running his mouth. And what was the aftermath of these criticisms? At the request of a little girl, Herodias' daughter, John the Baptist's head fell into the guillotine. So learn from John the Baptist and Callisthenes, or you pay the fatal price. But one would also ask, but Jesus Christ in the Bible called King Herod a fox. Didn't you know who Jesus Christ was? Jesus Christ was a God. He was immortal. You cannot kill him. And even though you kill him, he will resurrect again after 3 days and ascend into heaven. And he will reign in immortality and in eternity. And again, one might also ask, what about Moses? Didn't Moses deal severely with Pharaoh? Don't you know the transformation of Moses by God the Omnipotent? I am not the one that wrote the Bible. It is there in the Bible. In Exodus chapter 7 verse 1, God said unto Moses, I have made you a God unto Pharaoh. Now, Pharaoh and Moses in Jesus, and now Pharaoh and Moses in this context is this. Now, Pharaoh was a demigod and Moses was an alpha god to Pharaoh. And that was why Moses could do the things he did to Pharaoh. So learn from John the Baptist or pay the fatal price. And once again, never mistake the master's affiliation with you as an avenue to do whatever you like. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Excellent.
Thank you very much for having me.
My beautiful audience, now that you have watched it, I believe you enjoy it. Please follow, comment, like, and share.